Hi everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed. Thanks for coming back and joining me today. Hope you're all doing really well. Obviously, I'm back with this order that I was waiting for. So this was my first order, then the one that I showed you the other day was my second order. So this has arrived. This is lovely, by the way. It is called cooking paper, and there's 5 meters on it. It's 30 centimeters wide, and it's got all of this on. So I'm just going to tear this off just to show you. That's going to look gorgeous as some pages in a journal. So I love that. I can also make things out of that as well, some envelopes and stuff. So happy with that. That was around, well, it was just under £2, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so that's that. This is a variety of a few bits of material that I asked for. They are squares and they've come flat. I don't know why. They normally come folded, but I think it's because they are quite small. So these have come out smaller than I thought they were. Actually tell me in centimetres, so I didn't actually read it, but these were about £1, but I thought that they'd be actually quite nice for little bits, maybe. Obviously not much else. Polka dots. So there's 8. Is it 8? 7. More polka dots. Stripes. Love the stripes. More polka dots and a green sort of fabric there. I wouldn't buy it again. It's very, very loose knit, so it's not great, but it'll be great for tearing and using as little strips in snippets and in clusters. So that'll come in for that. This one dropped. This is papers. This is a paper pack, and I'm really loving my paper packs at the minute. I'm getting so much use out of them because I'm making smaller things. That's quite nice, and I'm making a green journal at the moment. I mean, they're only 6x6, but you know what? They'll come in again for something else, and there's 36 sheets there. They were £2. And this is material, some nice cotton fabric. Oh, these are the same sort of thing. Didn't read it again, did I? But never mind. Again, it's very similar sort of stuff, but quite pretty. Nice for tags and another smaller ephemera. But I thought that was quite feminine and quite nice. There's some nice pieces in there that I'd be quite happy to use. There they are there. Vintage, yeah, £2. So that was that one. We then got some lace. The lace that I had the other day was absolutely stunning. This is actually what they class as a table runner or a table piece, but I thought that'd make a beautiful journey. My video froze. It's got tassels on, so I probably would remove those. They're not very nice tassels anyway, but the actual fabric itself is actually okay. I mean, it doesn't look vintage or anything like that, but it's fine. And that, it's a lace runner. It was £1. So, it is, I suppose, what it is. Another bit of lace here. There, lace trim. This was less than £1. I hate these things when you can't get in them. And it's just a strip. But I thought that was quite cute. That's double. Try and find it. There we go. That's really pretty actually as well. Nice as a little trim. So that's pretty good for £1. Another piece of lace here. This is gorgeous. It's a bit lemony than I imagined, but it might be better when it's unravelled, maybe. So we'll have a look at that. Let's see what it looks like. This one was a little bit dearer, obviously. Oh no, it's quite white. It's quite creamy looking when it's not all together. And that one, there's 2 yards, and it's 11 centimetres wide, and it was about £1.20. So it was only a little bit dearer than the other. So that's actually pretty nice. That'll make a nice edge, and you could probably cut that in half and get away with it. More material here. It looks like I've made the same mistake several times, which I probably have. But you know, I can get material here. I'm not stuck. But yeah, so I have. So these are squares again. These are actually quite nice colouring. There's a plain one there. So yeah, they'll come in again for snippets and other bits. A little pillbox there that I thought was ideal for keeping stuff, little bits, because I keep tipping it over. I have little bits. I know it's a pillbox, but that's cute, and I love that dragonfly, and it's green, which is one of my favourite colours. But what I do is I keep these sort of bits, so little eyelets and rings and things on my desk, and the amount of times that I tip that up is unreal. So I thought that might help, but we will see. It wasn't expensive. It was about £1.20. That wasn't bad. These ones are just paper doilies. There's a picture on the back, but obviously you can't see it because of the size of the sticker that they stick on everything. We'll just take these out. They're actually quite pretty, aren't they? I mean, they are paper. Again, I've ordered greeny things because I'm doing a greeny journal, but they do have the cream. So they have like a darker cream and a lighter cream in those designs as well. They're quite pretty, actually. And they were, where's my paper? There they are. They were about £1.20. So not too expensive, but probably wouldn't have bought them if I'd have been in the UK. I don't really want to do the paper yet. I want to keep my desk. This is, I had to open it because I wasn't sure. These are just filigree pieces. Now, I've bought a lot of these this time, and it's because I've got some specific, some of them, they easily bend. You can use them for a multitude of things, really. You know, they're nice on a journal. They're nice on some pieces of ephemera because they're flimsy. You know, they're not rigid that you can't bend. You know, I could bend that back quite easily. So they're quite nice for going on to bits and pieces. This 20 pieces in this one, which is a flower wrap, and they were just over £1. So that was quite good. I'll throw those. I bought myself a new vintage stick unpicker, but only because I didn't need one. It was just because I wanted one like this, which is just a vintage handle. And it doesn't even come with the lid. I thought it did, but it doesn't. So it was £1. So I'm quite happy for £1. These butterflies here are resin. I didn't think they were, but they're actually quite nice. And they'd actually be, they aren't overly thick. So I don't actually know if I'd use those. See, that one's beautiful. I don't know if I'd use those. Again, these were about £1. And there was, I think it's 20 in there. So they were about £1. Probably wouldn't use those. There's some more filigree pieces here. Oh no, these are my, these are actually a lock. Oh dear. So what it is this a lock that goes on a cupboard or a box. They're the hinges for the back of the box. And I bought that specifically for something, which I will show you when I've finished it. I'm not going to be doing it on camera though. So I bought that specifically for a job that I want doing, and yeah, I don't think that was expensive either. It was £1, but it does only do one, so just bear that in mind. And then this one is, oh, they're more substantial than I imagined. These are they're just fancy pieces that you can stick on boxes and things. It should have been a pack of 4. This is a pack of 2, and they should have been 4-piece antique style, and they were a lot smaller than that. It says 4-piece. Oh, actually, there might be. Oh, there is 4. Oh, okay. So no, they're not the wrong item at all. They were £1 for those 4, and they would be quite nice on the side of a box. I'll just open it just to show you. Yeah, see, there's 2. Couldn't see. And they're a lot more substantial than the filigree ones, obviously. They come with the screws as well. They'll be really nice on the side of a box. For just over £1, that's really nice, because that'll be two boxes. Did I have some that was left? Don't know. Okay, let's see if we can get all these filigree items out of the way. Oh, this is a wax stamp. I'm going to do a video on this, I think. So this is my wax stamp. That's just a protector, isn't it? And I got a little rose, which was actually really nice. Let me see. So I look forward to using that. And that came with a handle. Wasn't expecting the handle, but never mind. I just have to go through it as it is on my desk because I've got no room. This is just a roll of gingham ribbon, which I wanted for tags. I bought blue in the last one, so I thought I'd get some red. And I've got a feeling they're right at the top. It would have been a last minute thing. And that was £1.20 for a roll. And there is 13 metres on there. Don't know why it's so odd. This will be some filigree, I expect. Have a look. Yes, these are some nicer pieces. Take a look. These are nice, look. So they're a nice piece as well. And they're so flat that they're so nice on books. You can put them on the corner of your journal, you know, on your cover. You could put them on tags. You could put them on anything because they're so versatile in that respect. And they just bring another element to it, I think. So there's 20 in there, and that was £1. So excellent buy. I have some more ribbons here, which I may as well just open. Yeah, see, that quality is nice. I was looking for some. I can't get it here. I don't know why I can't get it here. So that was a box of 4, 5, 6 in some beautiful colours there. I haven't. I mean, I like those 3. I'm not a very pinky person, but I'm sure they'll come in for something, and the quality is quite nice. I don't want to open one because it means then I'll have to find a way of dealing with it. Actually, I'm going to stick them back in if I can. She said, no, I can't. Let me just do that for now. And they were there at the top as well. Let me see. And they were 6 rolls of ribbon, pink series, and they were £1.60 for those, which isn't bad at all. I've also had some blue lace, only because I only seem to have the lighter coloured lace. That's pretty. I've had this lace before, actually, in the cream. I don't know why I bought it in the blue. I could have dyed it. But never mind. Wasn't thinking at the time. Because that was £1.20 for the whole roll. 25 yards. So that was pretty good. This is just some little antique type sunflower charms. And I love these. So these are just sunflower charms. And they're quite cute. They'll go on anything. And this is a close-up of them. If I can get it to focus. There you go. They are very pretty. There they are. There's 10. And they were 75 pence. for 10 of those, which is well worth it, in my opinion. I'll just get rid of this. This is the leather. I mentioned this. I used to buy this back home, and I used to create books. Now, I wasn't expecting the pieces to be this big, to be fair. And all I actually want these for is for leather bits to go on my baskets like this. So I just have leather bits to go on the end of my baskets, and I sometimes put them on the end of my blankets. So that's what I wanted them for. But these will make nice pieces for around a spine. It's really soft leather. It's obviously it's potluck what you get. I specifically only ordered the smaller pieces for that reason. Normally I order, that's a really awful colour. I normally only order the bigger pieces when I'm in the UK, but they're going to come in for bits and pieces. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to use some of those for what I want them for. So that's good. I'm going to put that away. It smells absolutely amazing. I love the smell of leather. And that was about £8. But to be honest, I'd have paid a lot more than that in the UK for that. So that can stay down there and come off my desk. Right, I bought some flowers because I was sick of not having some florally things to go on my, sorry about the crackling, to go on my thing, but these aren't really what I was looking for. So I don't know whether I'll be able to take them apart, probably, and use, that one's not too bad actually, and use it like so. But I'll see. They may come in, they may not. Did I tell you? Yeah, I told you how much the leather was, didn't I? So just need to find the flowers. I did buy them in a green, and I bought them in a blue line, which is here. So this is the blue and this is the green. They look the same to me. No, there is green, more greeny ones in there. There's 20 pieces in each, and they were about £1.40 each, which if I'd have been in the UK, probably wouldn't have bought. So that's something else. A few items I wouldn't have bought here. This is some polka dot ribbon, but I can already tell that it's cheap and nasty, and I probably won't use it. Oh, actually, it doesn't feel too bad. Be all right for edgings and things like that, maybe. But I just wanted it because I'm short, so short of ribbon. Don't particularly like the polka dot. I don't know what made me buy that. But probably the price. 12 pieces of polka dot fabric, random colours, and that was 80p. So, yeah, something else I probably wouldn't have bought. I bought some lovely butterfly stickers. Now I've got butterflies coming out of my ear holes at the minute because I've been cutting them. But these would be quite easy and nice to use in different colours. So I'm glad I got those. They were, where are they? There's 50 pieces of their Vibrant. I purchased the Vibrant, and they were 85p. And now I can't get them back in. And I want to keep them in the bag because they will slide everywhere. I have another wax seal there, and now I can't get hold of my scissors without causing an avalanche. This is beautiful as well. It's like a letter with a rose next to it, and I quite liked the look of that, so I want to give that a go. That doesn't come with a handle, but that's fine because that's how I was expecting the other one to come. We'll get rid of these. This is the butterfly filigree ones that I got. Quite nice. They'd be nice on the front of a journal. These are a lot more stable than the other filigree ones that I've got. A pack of 10 in the vintage green antique. No, they're not very green, but vintage green antique, and they were £1.50 for the 10. But they're much more substantial than the other filigree ones, which is really good. this is another piece that I got. These are the thinner type, which are fine. I don't want to take them all out. So these are just sort of flatter type with a shape, which is they're there. There's 30 pieces there, and they were £2. So, but they're nice again on pieces, different pieces, corners of pages, all sorts of things you can use them for. I think they're really great. This one I was really excited about. Now this is a vintage. It's called a vintage thread cutter pendant. Okay, but what I want to use it for, why is it? I've been cutting ephemera all week and I can't find anything to scrape. I can't believe that. I've got to have a piece somewhere. Let's just try it on here. And that's what I want to use it for. How perfect. Oh my God, it works. So this is beautiful, really. It as I said, it's called a vintage thread cutter pendant. It's in bronze. It's decorated on both sides. Every little piece that you see opening there has a sharp edge in it to cut thread. And I thought it would be great as a distressor for the edges of my ephemera. So that is it. That is the it is beautiful, actually. That is so pretty. You could actually put something on there as well to hold it. So I'm quite happy with that. This is, what is this? Oh, my stamp set. This is cute. This was really cheap, which was the only reason why I got it. It was £3 for 6 pieces of vintage stamps, and it's got splatter, a cup. It's got a couple of sayings on there. So I just love that. And they're nice and small. So I think I would use that. So I'm quite happy with that. That was, yeah, £3. So that was good. This now is got nothing in it. This is some of the, I love this one. Look at those. So I've got different sizes of some little patterned doilies, and they were cute. And I think this is 20 all sorted white florals, and they was £1.20, and they are gorgeous. They're just so pretty. I'm going to take them all out now just to show you, because they're all different, I think. Or there's maybe the odd duplicate. So there is bigger ones in there. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so nice. There is a right way and a wrong way. Oh, and there's some butterflies. Isn't that cute? That is just lush. That's so nice. And they, as I say, they were £1.20. And yeah, they will come in for lots of things for decorating. So that one was good. Doilies is the sort of thing you can't get here. Now you can get lots and lots of like napkin type things. Oh, I think these are paper. Oh yeah, these are paper actually, but they're quite nice. But they are paper. It does say, so there's lots of different ones there, and that, oh sorry, and that's what they look like. 3, 6, yeah, 10. So it's that one. It is a 10 unique doilies, and they were a pound for those 10. But I mean, they're quite. It's like a linen paper. It doesn't feel like paper, but it definitely isn't material, which is what I was looking for. And there's 10 different ones, and they're the 10 different varieties there. Worth it, I think, for the money. These ones were 10 unique handmade. Let me just see if they're all the same or whether they're different. Now these are material. Oh, how beautiful that is. Oh no, they are. They're all different. Or there's 2 of each by the looks of it. So there's 5 different designs, 2 of each. Aren't they beautiful? And they're such nice material. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely stunning? And then you've got this one. Just so pretty. And they were cheaper than the paper ones that I've just shown you. And they're a nice size. Let me just tell you what size they are without causing an avalanche. 6 inches. So they're 6 inches wide, and they were cheaper than the ones that I've just shown you in the paper. They were about £1.20. I'd definitely buy those again. Oh, more filigree. Really? Oh, and over there. Hang on a sec. These are thicker though. These aren't as bendy. Look, can't bend that. These ones are the round ones, which I think are always nice to have. 30 pieces there for £2. And that's right, 1.2 inch. So they're a nice little size they are. They would come in. And they were, £2. So that's that. I've got some more here by the looks of it. Oh yeah, I remember these ones now. These ones are these corner pieces, which are actually quite nice. Corner pieces, 10-piece copper, and they were 60p. So they were pretty nice, and they'll go on any journal. So I'm going. Okay, so next up is the paper packs that I got. Now this one is 180 pieces of vintage ephemera, and I have difficulty finding books here that are relevant. Well, not relevant, but sort of. Oh god, I hate when these are in packs. Sorry about this. So it was just a nice idea, but whether it's right, I don't know. Oh, that's quite nice though. I'm really loving these smaller pieces at the moment because I don't have very many books. I have Edith Holden here. See, but even that I could use. Isn't that nice? That's the back piece. But that's all to do with travel. Let's pop them there. Obviously, they're not original pieces, and I didn't think that they were. It's just called Vintage Old Book Pages, and it was 35, so it's about just over £7 for this lot. But I mean, even those are nice. These are more like photocopied book pages, but there's a variety, so I'm quite happy with that. And these back pieces are lovely and they're nice. I mean, they're a bit shiny, but I would definitely use them. So there's 2. So we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 different packs of vintage ephemera. This one looks like it's all music. I mean, it's not too bad, but they're great for back pages. Oh, there's some nice colours in there, and there's another piece on the back, so that one's quite nice. This one is like newspaper. Different shades, different parts, advertisements. And back page again. Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't purchase it again, but for a change, it's actually quite nice. This is like letters. So these are like vintage letters, which were great just as ephemera on their own, because it looks like, I mean, they are obviously photocopied, but some of them are actually quite like full letters. 1788. 1719. And it doesn't look like there's any duplicates in there. Maybe. And then there's the back page again. They're quite nice. And then this one is like an encyclopedia, which is actually quite nice. The Dictionary of Gardening, 1900 supplement, recent introductions, an encyclopedia of horticulture, Dictionary of Gardening. So they're really nice as well. I could use those images, and I mean, they're not colour, they're in sort of newsprint type format, but even so, and that's even nice as well. So I think all in all, I mean, you know, for 180 pieces, I've got quite a bit to be going on with, and that's quite a lot of varied things in there. Don't know whether I'd buy it again at that price, although £7 really isn't that bad. I mean, they're A5, and like I said, these letter ones, these could be used as just plain ephemera as is, for letters. And then you've got the newspaper, then the music, which is all different again, and there's different shades to that. Then there's measurements with numbers and things on there, which is really nice. Nice different pieces. And then there's the travel and then the horticultural stuff. So there's quite a nice varied amount in there, which is great. Let me just get rid of that. Is that 8? Is there 8 sheets in here? Let me just see. I think I've got this one, but I don't know. If this is the right one, it's 8 sheets of vintage newspaper it's meant to be. And yeah, I think that's the right one. I would use that ticket there as well. So you've got the New York Times, the American manufacturer, that is so tiny. The Temu Observer, Wrexham and Denby Weekly Advertiser, the Merthyr Telegraph, the Cardiff Times, and the Devonford West and Milford Haven Telegraph, and the Cumbrian. So they're quite nice actually. And again, I think, you know, as backing pages, they would be perfect. They were quite expensive though for 8 sheets, which was about £150. These 12 by 12. So there is 30 in here. They're only one-sided. They are 12 by 12 scrapbooking papers. And that one has got a hole in. Yeah, it's been nicked, hasn't it? Never mind. But they're quite nice as well. Nice greens in varied colours of green. And there's looks like there's 2 of each. So they're quite nice. They were £5 though, and the thickness of that isn't fantastic. So yeah, they're okay. Probably something that I wouldn't purchase again. Let me get rid of that. I'll just put those to one side. So yeah, I probably wouldn't purchase those again. Then there's the vintage newspaper, which is this one. This is 8 pieces again of A5 vintage newspaper. I wanted them for backing really, because I've been using my other sheets from Temu that I've had, and they've been great. They've been the perfect thing. These look like they're all different in sort of dates. Sort of invoicey with lots and lots of stamps on. And there's 8 of those. And there is 2 of each because that's both the same. So there's 2 of each. What's the 2 of each? Yeah, 6th, 12th and the 14th. Yeah. So they're very similar, but great for backing sheets, as I said. There's only 8 pieces though, and they were £1.20. And then next up we have 50 sheets, which I think is this one, of antique handmade papers. Just be interesting to see if it is handmade. I doubt it for the price. I paid about £4, but there is 50 sheets here. So I'm not imagining that it will be very thick. So let's see. No, it's a bit like thick tissue paper. But I mean, that'd make a nice, page as an effect. It does look handmade though. Let me just see if they're all exactly the same. No, they are different. So let me just see if that one is the same underneath there, just out of interest. Or the best way to do that is just by looking. No, I think they actually are different. The only thing that I'm not keen on is the fact that it just looks like snippets of hair stuck into paper. One side is really smooth and the other has got a texture to it. But they will definitely come in for something. And as I say, they were £4. The next one is 50 sheets of retro print, which is this one. Now I buy this quite a lot, and I haven't bought this one before. I've bought sort of the different vintage ones in the past, and I do quite like them. They're a nice thickness of paper. This one feels a little smooth. These are about £5 as well, but it's nice paper. It's it's a smooth finish. That's actually lovely for a light coloured. I think that's quite nice. I was buying them because I didn't enjoy doing, or I don't enjoy doing. So it's vintage print paper. They are American size paper, but you can still print on them in the UK. 50 sheets for £5, so that's not too bad at all. And I do quite like that. But yes, I was buying them because I wasn't enjoying doing the tea dye and the coffee dye papers, but I found another way to do it, and it's way, way better than what I was expecting. So I will. This one, however, is a 320 piece matte finish durable writing paper, and I just want to get into it. I'll just take a few out because I've left that one there. But it's durable writing paper. Oh, is it together? Oh, it is actually on a thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's actually glued at the top so that you can literally just write on it. That one's just been creased. I mean, it's not fantastic. It's very, very thin. Probably thinner. Colour doesn't do it justice on screen. It's quite a nice colour though. And yeah, I'll probably use that. Not as a writing pad, but yeah, I could make things out of that, no problem. But again, just for a backing sheet, that's nice. Bit like craft paper, I suppose, a lighter coloured craft paper. But yeah, so that's nice. And that was just under, so it was about £4.60 for those. And then these are just some of those stickers. So I bought the car number plate type ones. So they're vintage inspired, and it's Digital Life. And these were £1. There's 2 sheets to them. They're thickish cards. So they are quite thick and sturdy. That one's come off. Oh, I've got 2 of those. It's an extra one. So this is those. Thought they'd make fantastic dangles because of the sturdiness of them, and I just like the look. If you just ink around those and poke those out, stick them on a ring, you can make some nice little tabs with those. Quite like them. And then this is just little tiles of letters and numbers. So they're quite nice. I'm going to put those back in though, just because I've got one that is loose. And that's it for the Temu order. So yeah, I don't feel like I've done too badly, considering I've waited twice as long for this one. Aha, the 2 pieces left. I knew that I was missing something. This was just a little, I just wanted a little cutter just for my desk. You can get the blades for them, because I checked. So it was just really just to sit on my desk so that I can, yeah, and you can get the blades for them. That lifts up. Let me just see if I can cut something. I always like to try thinner papers. So you'd line it up. I don't really think, yeah, oh, that's handy. You've got 1 or 2, what have you got? You've got 1 inch. You've got 2.5 inches on there. So to be honest, that's actually quite nice as a change. I like to come down rather than go up. But well, let's just try and cut off maybe those there. Nice. So just for quickness on your desk, that's quite good. I like that. That's neat. Nice and neat. And that actually sits, it locks in that place at the top there. And then there was my ruler. I like a short, small ruler. The little paper trimmer was about £2.50. I don't know how much the things are, but I liked this. I liked the look of it. Unfortunately, it's only in centimetres, and I wanted it in inches. But I mean, I'm not going to be measuring with this. What I'm going to be doing, yeah. So you hold it that way. That's cool. You hold it that way, and you can cut along this line here. For your journals, is what I was thinking. So I'm not planning on using the measurement side. It was this side, and you hold it. This then doesn't allow you to slip, and you can get quite a good grip because your fingers can't move further than this lip. So when you come to do your signatures, so that was my thought behind it. But I love a small ruler, and I've got several. This got one with a lip on, so I'm quite happy with that actually. That's quite nice. Can't go anywhere. It's got a non-slip thing on the back. Perfect. And that was £3. Well, it was about £3.50 actually, but I mean that's sturdy steel. So I hope you enjoyed the little spending spree. I've got some nice bits there. I wouldn't say that I'd buy it all again, but I have got some nice bits there. So yeah, I'm quite happy. So I will be using my papers. You will be seeing those in a few projects as I go along in the videos. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.